Hi there. Freedom and discipline are not mutually exclusive. Why? Discipline and freedom are complementary because they reinforce each other to create a balanced, purposeful, performance, and even fulfilling life. I am Coach Soul. Welcome to our Performance Edge Weekly Wisdom, where spirit drives performance. So today, we'll be talking about how discipline is a secret to achieving real freedom. In the first part, we'll explore the general concept of discipline, and in the second part, we'll see the complementarity between freedom and discipline. To start in the first part, discipline derives from the Latin discipulus, which literally means to learn. In many cases, discipline has that connotation of rigidity when you think about obeying rule without asking questions, which has its pros and cons, especially if you're in an environment where it's a matter of life or death, where the margin of error is almost null, which is what I want to address here. Inherently, discipline is always attached to a purpose. Sometimes not explicit enough, but there is always a goal to attach to discipline. You can see that in the context of self-discipline, which is the ability to control your thought, your emotions, and behavior to stay focused on your goals and your values, even when faced with distractions, challenges, or temptation. It is a practice of making deliberate choices and taking consistent action that align with your long-term vision rather than giving in to short-term impulses of instant gratification. In fact, Napoleon Hill, in his famous book Think and Grow Rich, talks about how you suffer the pain of discipline or you suffer the pain of regret. Personally, instead of seeing it as something painful to go through or something drudgery, I like the idea of intentional exchange. What do I mean? It's basically paying the price with efforts and behavior in order to get what you want, which is ultimately freedom. As an athlete, for example, you need to discipline yourself in the gym and go through many repetitions so you can build the necessary muscle and the structure in order to be able to run faster and play at your peak performance on a game day. So when freedom is goal, discipline becomes an empowering tool rather than a burden. Discipline without freedom can feel restrictive or meaningless. So clearly you can see that freedom gives meaning to discipline. Now that leads me to the second part about the complementarity, because discipline creates true freedom in a sense that disciplines allow you to build a framework that makes meaningful choices possible, which help freedom to flourish within boundaries. For example, for mental performance, habits formed through discipline reduce the mental load of decision making, like freeing up mental energy for creative or spontaneous pursuit. Like you can have a rigorous mental routine, morning routine, which can free up time and your focus for more enjoyable activities later in the days. So in that way, you are using disciplined habits to build habits for sustainable freedom. Let's be clear on the reverse, for example. Via discipline, freedom can lead to chaos or unproductive outcomes. In athletics, for example, with healthier muscle mass, you can perform moves that another athlete might not be able to do at the same speed, or in your personal finances, for example. A person who practices financial discipline, like through budgeting and savings, gain the freedom to travel, to invest, or to retire earlier. So, and here is a key I like to come back to, because freedom gives meaning to discipline, and that's the complementarity that is often overlooked. Because if you look deeply, freedom inspires innovation and adaptability even within structured systems. A musician, for example, might practice scales, which is discipline to develop technical skills, but then use that foundation to improvise and innovate. So I think you got the point. And now I hope you agree with me that it's about balance. So when leaders or athletes balance discipline and freedom, they are better equipped to make intentional choices by staying consistent in their actions and seize opportunity to thrive. Both are essential for long-term success by staying adaptable and inspired. Now I want to keep this succinct today, and if you want to continue this conversation with me, please sign up to our brand new community, Performance Edge Wisdom Community. And a link is below, and you'll get access to more tips and relevant answer to your real problems. And if you have any issue you want me to talk about, you can submit them in the comments below or request a specific video on www.thequantumdo.com. Or if you want to keep this confidential, please submit an NDA and email at support@thequantum.com. So before I leave you today, what are your thoughts? Do you agree that too much freedom without discipline can lead to indulgence or lack of progress, while too much discipline without freedom can result in burnout? Together they create harmony, where discipline provides structure and freedom allows for joy and exploration and innovation. So if it served you today, please subscribe, share your experiences, and comment below. And do not forget, failure is a necessary prerequisite to human excellence. Till next time, live your truth. Now, Coach Schultz, out!